1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready and go, man, go. But don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do what you want, don't step on my blue suede shoes. Bonjour, I'm Terrance here along the Rue Montorgueil, one of the most lively, electrifying streets in the city of Paris, in front of one of my favorite neighborhood cafes, Le Petit Caron. Good coffee every morning. Hello, Nadia. And at cocktail hour, homemade potato chips. So, Le Petit Caron. Across the street, we see Eric Kaiser, who started out with his Baguette Mange, which was named for the street where his first, the Place Mange, where he had his first bakery. Now you can find him all over Paris and even in New York. Come down a little bit further here, and we see the Petit Place Plisson, which is a Delphine Plisson who spent a lot of time in New York working with major Schmatter brands. Opened one on the Rue Beaumarchais in the third. Terrific coffee, a little pricey, but they make these beautiful little puff pastries, a choux injected with vanilla cream and chocolate cream. Back in the day when Zola was writing the La Vente à Paris, the Belly of Paris, and even before the destruction of Les Halles in that architectural homicide that occurred in 1970, this was the street where all the seafood came in from Boulogne-sur-Mer and from Brittany, all the way down, and it was deposited at the beautiful market with the Baltard iron and glasswork. Hand up. Here we see gibier volaille. Back in the day, they sold poultry and gibier, which is game, wild duck, deer, wild boar, things like that. And up above, we see a little example of politically correct police having arrived in Paris as well. There's an example au planteur, but had no branch, aucune succursale. Chicken. I'll show you my favorite. Incredibly, there is a distinct difference in flavor. Here in the corner is a great indication of what goes on in Paris. Nothing is thrown away. So this is now a stationery shop with postcards and tchotchkes, and you can see they've saved the beautiful Art Nouveau. Now here's something you're not going to see in America. A hardware store that's not called Home Depot. You can buy anything in here. I buy protection from the moths because those SOBs are devouring my casual sweaters. Nails, anything you can possibly imagine. Back in the day when lots of little primeurs or fruit and vegetable markets. It's always a good idea to shop pricing. Sometimes the cherries are cheaper here. It's my favorite cheese shop on the street, owned by Italians. And this is a great idea, which you can also get at Monoprix. But you're having your dinner party and you don't want to go through the process of selecting and hand cutting different cheeses. Here you get a nice pre-selection of about five cheeses. If you've been to an airport or a train station in Paris, you're familiar with Paul. A large chain, but decent bread and a sandwich in the neighborhood of €5. This is a very important landmark. This is mentioned in Zola's La Vente à Paris, the Rocher de Cancale. So in one way, shape, or form, it's been here since about the middle of the 19th century. as I mentioned, when you shop the street, you want to be very cautious about pricing. For example, we just up $9.95 around the corner. The promotions are always absolutely the best buy. A little bit of pre-cut pineapple at €4. Good products. I tend to look for the deals and not go inside and buy regular price stuff. But it's all high quality, first run material. Pricing is facing the other direction for obvious reasons. This, I love. This is a great snack. Tiny cucumbers, crunchy. I slice it in half, throw a little bit of salt on it, and it's better than eating potato chips, or at least it's healthier. This is a cafe that I like to hang out at, Cafe Montorgueil. You can see, for example, where the guy said that is not necessarily a creme. They serve a noisette in a cup. Beautiful cup like that. It's $1.95 or €1.95 prior to lunchtime. Must history. This is the store. This goes back to Louis XV. His wife came from Poland and brought her pastry chef. And rumor has it that the rum baba was invented by this pâtissier. And for those who read French, you can see here that his wife had come to Paris and they brought Monsieur Storer. 5 years later, which would be 1730, they were installed on this spot on the Rue Montorgueil.